Once upon a time, in a small, unassuming town, a dusty old board game lay forgotten in the attic of a rickety old house. It was a game unlike any other, Jumanji. This was no ordinary board game. It held within its ancient wooden box the power to transport players into a world of adventure and danger beyond their wildest imaginations. But for years it had gathered dust, untouched and unloved until one fateful day. In this quiet town, nestled between rolling hills and a dense forest, lived two friends, Sam and Alex. Sam was a science enthusiast, with a penchant for adventure, while Alex was a bookworm, fascinated by the mysteries of the past. They were an unlikely pair but inseparable, and it was their shared love for exploration and adventure that brought them to the dusty old house that day. As they rummaged through the attic in search of an old telescope rumored to be hidden there, Sam's curiosity was piqued by a tattered box pushed to the corner. It was Jumanji, covered in cobwebs and seemingly untouched for decades. "Look what I found!" Sam exclaimed, holding the box up for Alex to see. Alex's eyes widened with recognition. "Jumanji, I've read about this game. It's legendary, but it's also said to be cursed."
Sam shrugged, his adventurous spirit undeterred by superstition. "Come on, Alex, you don't really believe that, do you? Let's give it a shot." With a mix of curiosity and trepidation, they carried the dusty box down to their room. As they unfolded the game board, the room seemed to darken, and a sense of foreboding washed over them. But it was too late to turn back. The rules were simple: roll the dice, move your piece, and follow the instructions on the space where you landed. As the dice clattered onto the board, they watched in awe as the piece moved by itself, landing on the first space. "Okay, here goes nothing," Sam said, his voice trembling. He reached out to draw the card. Suddenly, the room shook, and a thunderous roar filled the air. The walls around them began to crumble, and they clung to each other in terror as the room dissolved into chaos. Through the chaos, they saw the room transform around them, becoming a dense, ancient jungle. The game had come to life. Sam and Alex stood there, wide-eyed and bewildered, surrounded by towering trees, exotic birds, and strange, otherworldly creatures. They were no longer in their room but in the heart of Jumanji, a world where the game's dangers were all too real. "What have we done?" Alex whispered. Sam swallowed hard, his adventurous spirit now weighed down by the gravity of their situation. "We need to finish the game to get out of here, just like in the movie." They looked at the game board, which now rested on a moss-covered rock, and saw their pieces on it. The cards were stacked neatly beside it, waiting to be drawn. With trepidation, they picked up their pieces and began their journey through the perilous world of Jumanji. Each roll of the dice took them deeper into the jungle, where they encountered challenges they could have never imagined. They crossed rickety rope bridges over chasms, narrowly escaping the clutches of gigantic spiders. They outsmarted a tribe of hostile monkeys by solving a complex puzzle. They braved the treacherous rapids of a river infested with crocodiles, with the dice determining their every move. As they navigated through this world, their friendship was tested, but it only grew stronger with each challenge they faced together. They learned to rely on each other's strengths, Sam's quick thinking and physical prowess and Alex's intellect and knowledge of the natural world. Days turned into weeks as they ventured deeper into Jumanji. They encountered other travelers who had been trapped in the game, their stories serving as cautionary tales. Some had been lost to the jungle, while others had given in to the chaos and become part of it. Sam and Alex were determined not to meet the same fate. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, they reached the center of Jumanji, where the ultimate challenge awaited them, the Jaguar's lair. It was said that only those who faced and conquered the Jaguar could finish the game and return home. With a sense of dread, they entered the lair. Inside, they found themselves in a dimly lit cave, with the ominous growl of the Jaguar echoing around them. The game board sat at the center, and they knew what they had to do. Sam picked up the dice and rolled it, determined to face whatever came their way. The dice landed, and their pieces moved. They drew a card, and the Jaguar appeared before them, a massive, fearsome creature with eyes that glowed like embers. With a surge of courage, Sam and Alex fought the Jaguar using the knowledge and skills they had acquired during their journey. It was a fierce battle, with the odds stacked against them, but they fought with everything they had. In the end, they triumphed, And the jaguar vanished, leaving behind a crystal key. They had won the game.